whatever time of day it is you are listening to us. This is the PNA Podcast Express Quick Trip. Quick Trip number 50, Adam, I do believe. Is that right? Quick Trip 50?
I believe you are correct.
Quick Trip 50. Brought to you by no one yet, but we're working on it. We'll get some sponsors. We are here at the...
we're waiting for you to sponsor.
We're here at the Blue Water Inn in Port Sanilac, back in the old 6-9. Once again.
6-9?
Doing a quick trip.
What's 6-9?
48469.
Yeah.
Zip code.
So I
the
call
old
it the old
6-9.
yeah.
He's only lived here like 12
Okay.
6-9.
That's right.
Okay, I'm a little late on that. I guess
We're joined by a whole huge bevy of guests here, so I'm not going to introduce anybody. They can introduce themselves if they
I'm
feel
here.
so inclined.
I'm
He's
here.
Adam Filkins, as always. I'm Phil Nickel. Pat's here. Mike's
Pat.
here.
I'm
Everyone.
Patrick Michael Bell.
Emily.
I'm a
Kyle,
dingling.
There you go.
Dave.
Biggest
Gene.
dingling
Christ,
here.
we got an ensemble cast for this whole.
An ensemble.
Yes.
All right, can I tell you my most embarrassing moment?
So let's get it kicked off with Pat. Go ahead. What is your most embarrassing moment of your? Is this your
Only
entire
if you
life?
guys are going to share with me.
Yeah, I already shared my
thinking,
jerking
man,
off
I'm
in the
thinking.
shower story.
Don't trick me.
No,
I
go
tell
ahead.
my story and you don't.
Hey, let's all jump off this cliff. Hey, you
All
go
right.
first, Pat. Go
All
on.
right, so I was 15 years old.
Oh, this is good.
And I'm in marching
1933.
band at Waterford.
you were a
Marching
marcher.
band. I played drums, dude. And I was badass.
Hell, no
drummer.
wonder you're a
So,
party captain.
I would even played drums in the Marine Corps after, so I was good. I was very good.
I need another shot.
And anyways, back when I was 15, before the Marine Corps and every frickin' thing else I learned, I got a date with someone pretty easy.
No, wait. Let me
I
explain.
thought-
Wait.
You don't have to-
Whoa.
Phil,
she was
you
easy.
do-
She was easy, meaning she was loose, is what we'd call that.
What year was this? Go the year.
1969.
Okay. It's about love, folks.
So she hold hands before she knew your name.
We didn't even
That's the year
hold.
of Woodstock.
We did not hold hands till I met her. And
78.
See, that was easy back in the day.
you know, you guys quit joking around because it was not that easy.
Go ahead.
This-
So back
this-
to your story. Sorry, we
so-
got way late.
So it was very cold October, and
Where was this at? In Michigan here?
it was at Waterford Township High School in Waterford.
What's her name?
Waterford
Say her name
Kettering.
out loud.
It's at Waterford Kettering.
I feel like that's pertinent
Mr.
to the story.
Freder was our band instructor, and my name's Pat Bell.
I'm sure that dude.
For
I'm sure that
anybody
dude's
that's
dead now,
listening,
right?
Keep the story moving.
He may be, but he may be alive doing Bach or something. I
You
don't
know,
know.
I feel I missed
But
out on something because I didn't get laid at band camp.
Anyway.
That's tough shit.
So anyway, you got a
Right.
date with this.
No,
I didn't get
wasn't.
laid at band camp.
You had a date with an easy woman.
I didn't go to band. You weren't in band.
So what's the embarrassing
My
part?
friends told me she was easy.
Your friends told you she was easy.
My friend hooked me up, right?
Okay.
My friend Don Monty. He's not living anymore,
R.I.P.
but he's got brothers living, and they'll verify the story. So the embarrassing part is we're on the top of a hill
You could have taken
behind
your time and
Waterford
developed this
Kettering,
more.
Phil,
Okay, go on.
and it's very high hill. It's a
it's
motorcycle climbing hill, right?
Okay.
And that's where the visitors
Yeah.
bench was
Story moving.
at the bottom of that hill.
Oh, I thought.
And-
See, this is a ballsy move here.
Right.
If
All
the
right.
visitors' bench would have been at the top of the hill.
I'm trying to paint you a
Go
picture
ahead. I
here.
appreciate it. Go ahead.
All right, I'm painting you all a picture.
Use your words. Use your words.
At the 50-yard line at halftime,
Oh, gosh.
I'm playing the drums. This fat girl played drums on our drum line.
How
I had
fat
to-
was she?
She was very fat.
Like, give us a poundage.
This is Karen
And a height.
Flowers, and God love her. She tried, but she couldn't carry that fucking snare drum out there. So I
this
had to
fat
grab
chick
her,
couldn't carry a snare
get
drum.
her to the 50-yard line, do our thing, then quit, and then I meet this girl 10 minutes later.
Wait, so you
After
got a drum
halftime.
at halftime, and she wants you to bang her after you've banged the drums at halftime?
I don't know what she was looking for. My friend said My friends just said she was bangable.
Bang it
Yeah.
gone.
Not the
She
fat
was-
girl. She wasn't the fat girl.
No,
Okay.
the skinny girl, very cute.
Okay.
Not that pretty, but cute. And had a half a brain.
Not pretty, but
There
cute.
goes my lemon.
I'm
I'm doing my
confused.
shot right now.
Oh, all right.
So,
Okay.
whoop, whoop. You guys got to quit interrupting me.
All right, go on.
Actually, this is good because it gets my brain flowing.
Yes,
but-
yes.
Yeah. So, anyways, I get up to the top of the hill. and I got my band uniform on. You know, you seen band uniforms. You got the
Extreme
stripe
hideous.
down the pants. They
Very
are
hideous.
hideous. You got the blazer, double-breasted shit. You got
You
the
have a hat.
plume on the hat. You know. So you get at the top
had a
of this
plume?
motorcycle hill, you cannot be recognized to be on that side of the hill
want a plume.
on the visitor side, or you're kicked out of school. So just before you get up there, you start taking this shit off. You start stripping the hat off. You take the fucking blazer off, and you still got the pants on. And now I'm right at the top. I am right at the top of the motorcycle climb. And I'm looking at this girl, and she holds my hand. I got a bottle of Boone's Farm and a cigarette.
There's a
Nice.
lot of moving parts here.
There is. This is a good story. But it's a
who
true
did that?
story.
All right.
Me, that
Now, I got an older brother played trumpet.
Not bad manners.
Right.
Just good food.
I got an older brother who played trumpet.
This makes the story
marching
even
band.
better, right,
I know,
right.
the little prick. So...
He got all the bitches,
and we were
right?
very competitive. He did. He was dark hair instead of my
Who
red
played the
hair.
trumpet?
He didn't have freckles. He had olive skin.
He didn't have
you
to
know.
carry some fat bitch's drum.
Yep.
Fuck no, he didn't. You know, he was carrying majorettes around and shit. So
Oh.
yeah,
They have
Jerry
juggling
was
skills.
always a game. He was a player. Actually, my older brother was a player.
Okay.
He was
no,
a
we're
player.
getting there. We're getting. Let him
But
develop
the
the story.
embarrassing part is this:
No.
I am at the top of the frickin' motorcycle
With Boone's Farm and a cigarette,
and my
wearing next
friend
to nothing,
that
Yes.
introduced me to her.
was banging her.
No,
Oh.
no, that didn't happen.
My
No.
friend's a dick, and here's why.
He just waited till I got my band pants down to my ankles and pushed me over the hill. All the way down the hill. I mean, there's got to be like 20, 40 feet of rolling.
So what happened to the cigarette and the Boone's
I had
Farm,
only
then?
a half a bottle of Boone's Farm, and the cigarette was still lit.
Might I interject?
And my band instructor, Mr. Freder, was still there watching.
He was waiting at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
No,
Said,
he
"You
was
goofy bastard."
He was still on the sidelines, yeah, but he was looking.
So
He didn't want to see any of his band members up there.
What-
And then my brother
the
saw
dong
it,
hanging out.
called home so he can get a date. So he got the fucking car that weekend, and I couldn't take that girl out in Dad's car.
did you end up ever taking her out?
That's fucking no, I
Never.
didn't. I
Missed
never
the
got
opportu-
laid.
Missed opportunities.
Did you?
It was a year later before I got laid.
Oh,
So-
so not with her though.
no, a very pretty young lady. But
So-
yeah. More better fitted.
More better.
Yes, more
is it-
better.
do you
That's
think
bad. That's
Do you think this woman that
that's
you were?
my character right there. Bad phraseology.
Do you,
You're good,
do you
you're
think
good.
that this woman that you were trekking to the top of the hill for is still alive today? Maybe we should rekindle
might
that.
be, no.
We should look into that.
No, Annetta Joe Horror.
She probably has a
Annetta
husband.
Joe Horror was her nickname. I don't
Joe
really
Horror?
Yeah, exactly. Joe
not,
Horror.
Not horror.
Horror.
She wasn't that ugly. She was very well built, but she was
Well built.
a whore.
God, never run a woman down for that. Jesus.
When a whore
can't.
gets paid for it,
No.
she was a slut.
Yeah.
I've been in the United States Marine Corps. I'll never run a woman for anything.
That's
Tell me how
right.
many glory holes you've seen in the military.
Yeah.
Wheels.
Yes.
Goyles?
Glory hole.
Glory
You watch
holes.
Popeye in the morning? Is that,
I haven't.
is that what I'm
actually,
hearing?
in the military, I haven't seen that many
It'd
gory
be weird
holes.
if there were glory holes in the military bathroom.
There are some of the prettiest women off
No,
every
now there is.
base.
Don't ask, don't tell.
The best dancers,
Yeah.
the prettiest, topless, everybody.
Let me throw this out here.
There is a competition going on offside every base.
By the way, thank you for that story. I appreciated
Yes.
it. Thank you for painting the word,
All right,
a
so
picture with your words.
All right,
and
so-
Adam is gorging himself on chicken wings right now. So our
All
new
right, so we
co-host
can't
is Mike.
hear
So
Adam's
Mike's getting half
story.
credit, half
So-
producer credit.
Max
He does
not
get half a producer
no,
credit.
Mike can't get half producer credit until he tells his most embarrassing moment.
I think shit in the shower
I
is
think
pretty
this is
fucking
a
embarrassing.
challenge.
Yeah, he had to waffle stomp some shit in the shower at a Hyatt.
What
Hi.
episode was that?
No thing but a
couple
chicken
weeks ago.
wing.
You
Five.
got to come up with something every week.
Oh, we can have our most embarrassing moment every week. It's doing this
Dave,
podcast.
Yeah.
Dave Harper,
I'll make him an ass.
my best friend, and owns this house where we play.
House of ill repute.
The house where
Yeah.
you play.
It's not a house of ill repute. It's a house
See, you know,
of...
that, you know what I'm talking about when I say that phrase.
Yes, but it is a house, and I love being here. And his wife's here with him, And I'm not sure he's going to share his most embarrassing moment because his wife is sitting.
You know what, man?
But she probably
I gotta
already
tell you
knows
something.
it.
After
There's another
hearing
guy
your
here,
most
Kyle.
embarrassing moment,
Kyle might.
I don't know whether I can beat
Let's hear
that or
from
not.
Dave. Let's hear from
You
Dave.
can, dude. It's not a competition.
Let's hear from Dave. No, you don't have to beat it. Just you have to.
Before we move on to Dave's story.
Dave, don't beat it.
All right, go, before we
I
do
don't
that,
really have
Please
too
don't
many embarrassing moments because I
love
really
to
just
point this
don't
fact
care.
Don't beat it to my story. Yeah.
These old high school stories always involve the cigarette.
they do. They always involve.
They
involve
do.
cigarettes.
I've heard so many
That's when
past
smoking
stories.
was cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, when
okay.
smoking was allowed.
Like a bunny.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Thought it was going to
crazy.
be the Marlboro man.
I was in
Okay.
high school band smoking my cigarette. I'm like, that blows my fucking mind.
Yeah. And by the way, you're a young man.
Yes.
And I've had cancer twice. I'm probably going to get it again. But I fought twice.
Yeah, I'll
I'm still
slap you
living.
if you get it
I'm still
again
living.
now. I'm going to tell you right now. You just better stay away from that stuff.
What stuff? What?
Cancer.
It'll
Oh,
kill you
cancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
eventually.
It'll ruin your day.
I'm going to
Wait,
say
but-
it. I was
Yes.
going to say something, but
Go, Dave.
I'm not going to say it because it's not.
Dave, you
ahead.
are going
Go
to
ahead,
say
Dave.
it.
What was I going to talk about?
Most embarrassing moment. Or one of them.
Okay,
At
that
least
was,
one.
Just an embarrassing
that
story
was
about your life.
probably
I mean,
kind of. That was kind of. I don't know if it was embarrassing.
I
for
had the
me.
ones in the Marine Corps. I got lots of stories.
It was
Right.
normal in my house. You know?
But that was my most embarrassing.
If it's
The
not
one that
embarrassing, it's got to be raunchy.
really hurt my
Well, high school,
dropping down.
you always have your most embarrassing
I'm
moment because that's when we're the most critical.
Yes. Our
Yeah,
minds get,
we're the most stupid. We're the most
and where your
vulnerable.
brothers pick on you and your sisters.
So you were,
everybody remembers.
So the thing is why, and here's the psychology behind it.
Why?
The high school stories seem so much more forward in your brain because you don't have the wealth of experiences from the past to feed upon.
They're full of
So
innocence.
that's why you were most impressionable was in high school. So those stories are embarrassing,
That's
and you
very,
remember
that,
them. Yeah.
words of wisdom from
Yeah,
Phil.
yeah,
It's very astute.
yeah,
Very astute.
yeah.
So
That's
you
a
don't
very good
remember
word,
anything
man.
from college?
What's that?
You don't remember anything from college?
Oh shit! I remember everything. From
I don't
college.
remember
All
anything
right.
from
Christ,
college.
So you
Cracker.
aren't most astute in high school.
That was a blur.
College was the best because I was somebody then. In high school, I was nobody.
All right,
which
so
is
this
why,
is not a
which is why
character.
you know what? My hometown can suck my.
All right, can I reiterate?
Yes.
That was that too.
May I
Yes.
reiterate?
I reiterate that.
This is the most embarrassing story of your life. That was my most
Of my life,
embarrassing.
of my
Yes.
life.
College, high school.
I don't
want to go just limited it to elementary school because I could tell you some there. Smokey the Bear put my hair out in fucking third grade. I'm a redhead, freckle-faced motherfucker.
With no soul.
I had to beat up four.
So,
Am I yelling into this?
no, you're good.
I had to beat up 4 kids from 5th grade.
When you
Going
went
Third
home.
grader?
Yeah, because they heard I was pissed at Smokey.
Yep.
You know, and they loved Smokey. And I hit Smokey the Bear like 3 times in that class.
So what,
Because he'd come in the
So
room.
you smacked Smokey the Bear,
Yes. He'd come in the room saying, fire, fire, fire. So, yeah.
and he would pretend your hair's the fire.
Yeah.
Well, I would have punched that motherfucker too.
Yeah.
And then lit his dumbass on fire.
But I did, you know.
Actually, I would have probably pulled his
So
jersey over his top,
so
pulled that
this is-
fucking stupid ass head off,
So,
and
but the
punched him in
most
the face.
embarrassing moment, I like to reiterate,
Like,
was,
fuck you, Smokey.
was
Yep.
the girl
I
thing.
will burn down the forest.
Yes.
The girl thing in high school with my band pants down to my ankles and my blue jeans still on, falling to a motorcycle bottom of a hill where my band instructor and my brother ratted me out.
You ruined it by putting
And
your
got
jeans
kicked out
on.
of school and shit. So that's my most
Oh,
embarrassing.
you got kicked out of school?
I did that week, yeah.
For a week? Was this a Catholic school?
Yeah, when you
No,
roll down the
it
hill
was-
with your pants down, man, what do you expect?
It
to
was
be
a-
Catholic?
Your donger's just
What do you
flopping in
expect
the
the
breeze?
nuns to
No, he had his
I
jeans
was-
on. That's what ruined it.
I was already
His dong was
busted
covered
for
up.
smoking in the boys'
I was going to
room.
say,
That's what I
if
was
you were
saying.
naked and you were erect and you rolled down the hill, you could just say, I'm aerating the lawn.
Dude, I was.
Aerating the lawn.
I had addiction.
Can't
Which one
you
is that?
see the
Which one is
plugs?
it? Cha-ching.
I
Can't
had
you see the plugs?
I had no alcohol
No top?
addictions, but I did smoke at 16.
No.
Smoked since I was 12. So, yes. All right.
Can aerate the lawn.
All right. So, Dave, go.
I got to go halfway on this, man. I can't.
You're
go
fine.
completely.
You're fine.
You've got some goddamn
To me, it's
good
either
stories.
off or
Hey,
on.
dude,
you know,
you
I
told
can't
me.
have halfway,
Hey,
man.
dude, life's a
You told
garden.
me
Dig
some
it, make it
good
work for you.
stories.
Life is a garden, man, and
Just
it
dig it,
grows
make it work
just
for you.
flourishly.
His headphones are not muted, right?
One of the
You're on
I can hear you.
live. You're
one
okay.
of the most embarrassing moments, Dave, in your life.
Man, I have been thinking,
Yeah.
and I don't have a lot.
I love you, Dave. You gotta tell.
I really don't, dude.
You gotta
Because
share.
honestly, I just don't give a damn.
Well, yeah.
I didn't give a damn.
You, my
I mean,
friend, and I know you
okay,
don't. So, one of these most embarrassing moments
it
you
would be
should give
easier
a
for
damn.
me to tell you about somebody else's embarrassing moment because I probably provided them with that.
Okay. Well, we could do that.
All right.
So what's the most interesting place you've ever banged a chick? Or a dude, if you're into that, I guess.
Valley Forge Park.
Valley
go on,
Forge.
get up
That's
on
a
the
good
mic.
spot.
What happened? How did this happen? Tell us what it was and what had happened.
Chimney
You better
Rock.
get all this before my wife comes out.
Oh,
now, I'm gonna tell you.
roll it, Jimmy, roll
Fast
it.
as
Come on.
possible.
Valley Forge Park, okay?
All right.
Been there.
Most
Nice place.
embarrassing- Have you really?
Yep.
Because, that's where we grew up, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was our hangout.
That was George Washington's winter home
that's right.
for the Army.
Right.
Okay. Not his winter home.
And his wooden
Dude,
beat.
we had so much fun there.
It's a nice place. I went there for a car show.
So much fun.
I got pulled over at Valley Forge.
So much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun. I caught
she
that.
easy?
We need to get her back over here because when I tell this
Was it
story,
her?
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, dude,
He's
we were
never
together
been with
since she was
anybody
14.
but-
So.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that would make sense.
Most interesting place I've ever banged a
Get
chick
her-
was
get her going.
So we were at a very classy establishment hotel in Milwaukee.
Get his wife over
This
here.
is like
Have
this is
my
like a
headphones.
5-star old school historic hotel in
Right,
Milwaukee.
each other in.
And ironically enough, it's named the Fister.
What's up, bro? I love you.
The name of the hotel is the Fister, but
I know where you're
just
going with
to the
this.
nines, extravagant as fuck. And I was dating this nymphomaniac who was crazy as shit, but she was
Oh,
way
that's
out of my
fun.
league. She was way out of my
Fun
league. She was
stuff,
hot,
man.
She was a smoke show.
What you put out.
So anyway, their pool was on the 15th floor, and the windows, the pool for the
pool.
hotel was on the 15th floor.
How do you think they got all that water up there, man?
Pump.
I mean, anti-gravity
A big
pumps.
pump.
Yeah. So,
Anti-gravity shoes, man.
Yeah.
They carried it.
so
Rainwater.
You got to understand, Dave's going to ask 1,000 questions on how
about
things.
how,
Sorry,
how it
man,
was
I got a buzz
constructed,
on. It's all
about,
good.
about how it was constructed. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Okay.
So anyway, she wants to go to the pool, but the pool closes at 9 o'clock. It is now
901.
about 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, there's
Go
a
to the
little
pool
there's a way.
anyway.
I'm an engineer, so we made our way into the
are.
pool.
That's right.
So all of the windows are looking over Milwaukee, and this is just beautiful. It's nighttime. We're overlooking Milwaukee. She
Are
says,
you naked?
Well,
With her?
we're in a minute. Yeah, we're getting
In a
there.
minute?
Yeah,
Well, damn, dude.
we're 30 seconds away from that. So anyway, she says, I want you to do me right here up against the window looking over Milwaukee. So I obliged.
Did she leave cheek marks?
Of course. And I just banged the shit out of her.
Good.
While I'm overlooking Milwaukee while I'm just having my way. And it's wonderful. So anyway, we go back to, oh, God, Michael, he knows how hot this chick was. Yeah, it's Kelsey, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck.
I was going to hide in the closet and watch it bang.
Way out of my league.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, the next day.
We're hiding in the closet.
I wanted to.
The next day we go to leave because we were there for a wedding, by the way, for her family.
Yes.
Somebody in her family had a wedding, so we decided that we got this really nice
Share
wedding.
of the weekend.
So anyway,
That's very
I'm
good.
walking through the lobby, and all of a sudden I hear, hey, you, come over here. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And it was one of the people that worked there. They're like, well, I just want you to know, of course, we have tons of cameras in the area where the pool is. And I'm like, I'm sorry. He's like, no, I just want to say, nice.
Nice. Damn, it was like watching porn, man. That's all I can
Real
say.
live.
He's like, we did keep a copy of it. I'm like, have way at it. I don't care.
Send me royalties.
That's right.
Hey, just don't say any names,
He's
right?
like, how did you break into the pool? I'm like, and I told him exactly how. He's like, we'll fix that. But he said, good job.
on you.
Good job.
You're an
Hey,
engineer.
it's always good to have, to know your outs.
Right, right,
You know
absolutely.
what I mean? How did you get in?
There were
Oh, yeah,
times
okay,
that I
I'll fix that.
wasn't embarrassed and scored.
But they said
You
they're
want to
like,
hear those?
they're like-
Every time you talk,
No.
you
Okay.
talk about the times you scored. I want to hear about the times
I
you
didn't score?
didn't.
dude, the times I
You
did
ate
score,
something that was
the
bad.
times that I did score, was
It's
like,
been mentioned.
the time I didn't score was
Yeah.
like 90% of my life. So there we
Yeah,
go.
It was already
That's
mentioned.
all right. I want to hear the 10%. You
that
did.
mine?
I want to hear the most embarrassing.
Go back and listen
worst
to a
one?
certain
The
episode.
worst
The
one?
worst.
Was the buy me hot
time.
dogs?
the flowers and the view, and you didn't score. You know what I mean?
No,
I want to hear about
There's the
that.
time when you get fucking blackout drunk in college, and you end up with something that's beside you in the morning, and it's just like grunting like a fucking wild animal beast.
Yes.
and the fucking the blankets are way
That's
up.
not even close to what I'm
The blankets
asking
are sitting
for.
way above what your body
not
mass
even
is.
close.
These blankets are halfway to the ceiling.
I wanna
They
know about
pin it
the one.
over you.
I wanna
and you
know
look
about
over
the
and you
one.
say,
Smells
like
"What
Shrek.
is this? What is
Yeah,
this?
what the
beast?
hell happened?
What is this
is
beast?
what I-
that is in
Okay,
the bed?"
I understand that embarrassed yourself.
What the hell happened?
That embarrassed yourself.
Right.
But
The worst part is I
The
fucking
one- I
grabbed
wanna
my
know the
clothes,
story.
yanked my arm
had
off,
to be
Phil,
and I
really
ran
drunk
away.
to
I
And
want
I
to
got
know
4
the
blocks away
story
for like it was
that
my
you
apartment.
won't tell anybody. I want to hear the story you would not tell anybody.
I don't
already
think
been told
that's-
on this.
I don't think that's possible. I've told
You've
everything.
told everything.
I've told
Yeah.
my most embarrassing stories.
Go
I've
back
bared
and
my
listen.
soul
I
on
have a
this.
bleeper.
I've bared my soul on
I'm
this.
sorry
haven't I?
now that I haven't
That's what
known
makes
you this
content.
long.
Yeah. No, I bared my soul on this thing. Oh, yeah.
So you made a question I've been thinking about.
That wasn't me with the magnificent
Mike-
beast. That was my friend.
Mike,
Yeah.
most embarrassing moment.
The head starts.
Other than shitting in the shower,
Other than that,
Did you shit in the shower, dude?
I tried to fart and shit instead.
that's just manly.
Oh, dude, you're
That's
old enough
just
now.
very.
You do not
that's
need
just
to
being
trust a
very,
fart.
very
They
manly.
never trust a fart.
Never
Out of
trust a
control.
fart, man.
But that wasn't my home shower. That was a.
And if you do, you're on your own.
Dude,
Right.
we all do that. That's just very manly, out of control shit.
So my question was, I was thinking, have you ever been banging and passed out? Not banging a passed out chick, but banging. Banging a chick or dude, whatever your preference is, and pass out.
Kick your ass.
This is the mic.
You better watch it.
Chime in.
Watch it.
Well, Dave thought I was
All right.
retarded.
So what are we talking about?
Tell the story about how you thought I was retarded.
Okay.
My God. All right.
I hired Emily.
Go on. Kowtow to this. Go on.
I didn't hire Emily, actually.
Okay.
What's her name hired Emily?
Your wife?
Your wife?
No, my wife wasn't up here when
Oh,
Emily
the deer hunter.
Carrie?
started.
The deer hunter.
Ron?
No, Ron didn't. No, not Ron. What was the older gal that worked for me? Her husband was the police officer.
Yep.
Williams.
Williams' the last name?
Bill Williams was his name.
Yep. I forget her name.
Peggy
Peggy.
Williams.
Peggy the Gilf.
Right on.
Gil.
Grandma, I'd like to.
I wouldn't.
That's how you put it.
All right.
In her butt.
Serves a nice
Because at that age, you know she's taking it fucking back door.
Adam, are you not going to
got-
sit down with headphones?
A guff.
No,
a
that's
guff.
my mic. He's coming
A
this way.
guff.
Oh.
You want
All
to
right.
go down?
So
I don't need it anymore. Yeah, you
So-
can.
Blow through this one.
so what's going on?
You can
in,
leave the bottle.
all right. So hired
Maybe
Emily.
You better put that
Okay,
bit
so-
in just so you
So I hire. So Peggy hires Emily. We're like in the first year being open, right? And
Good.
Peggy says, "I hired a gal.
You go, Adam.
She'll be in on Monday."
Perfect.
Okay, right. Okay, so Sunday, I go up to Willis's and I'm buying whatever. Am I allowed to say?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I go up to Willis's and I'm buying whatever I'm buying for the restaurant. You
Yeah.
know,
We've reviewed
'Cause
their
we're-
beef jerky.
we're
on it.
lacking.
Yeah. Yeah.
we're always lacking something. We're always
Well, that's
running
good, right?
something, right? Yes.
That means people are eating.
No, it means our shit's fresh. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's the
I
one.
like sound effects.
Did I hear a
man.
high note on a mic?
He got a producer clip
Yeah,
right there. But anyway, so you're
I
buying
like
shit
that.
that's fresh. And did you
yeah.
run into Emily at the store?
Freshy fresh. you know.
Freshy fresh.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Ran into her parents.
Oh boy.
Didn't know who they were.
If we got 2 seconds.
So I'm walking down the aisle, right, and they're coming at me, and they said, "Oh,
Oh.
well, thanks, Dave. You hired our retarded daughter."
Oh shit. That's
And I
something
have
that
not
Gregory
met
would
this
say
gal.
too, huh?
I have no idea what's going on.
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You know, you got to play it up. You know, like, hey,
Right.
yeah. You don't want to say anybody. You don't want to
think
hurt
she's a
anybody's
bright young woman.
feelings or
Right,
anything. You
right.
know.
She's very talented.
Thanks for you tossed out the hard R. Holy Christ!
And I'm stuck with her
Retarded?
still. She's still here.
Yeah.
She is still here.
Who hired the retard?
I don't see anything embarrassing.
Okay, when I walked out of Willis's
Oh,
that
new
day,
story.
Right. You thought they were serious.
I'm thinking to
I saw
myself,
you drinking.
what in the hell am I going to have to put up with
Yeah.
Better not give
Go
me the
ahead. Keep going.
hands.
What in the
over
hell?
the next couple days?
Okay. Go on.
Because it's coming. I know it's coming.
And how did it panned out? All right.
It
Obviously.
panned out pretty good, you know. I mean, I guess they
Right.
were messing with me.
Been here 10 years.
They were just fucking with you. Absolutely.
Oh, they were fucking with me. They still fuck with me.
Of course they do. They come in and
If they come in, I expect if they don't fuck with me,
right.
something's wrong.
Well, of course. That means my grandfather
We
always
can't
said
ignore
right.
you.
Something
It's
astute.
just not impossible. It's not possible. It's like when you talk, it's like
Who is it?
shit. Who is that
E.F.
guy?
Hutton?
Who is that
E.F.
guy in the
Hutton.
corner?
When E.F. Hutton talks,
Oh my
we listen.
Christ.
We listen.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to wrap this episode up. This has been a quick trip where I don't remember saying anything, but that's okay. Great
I
stories
remember
by all.
saying this is
I didn't-
supposed to be
I
our
didn't
most
get to-
embarrassing moment.
Yeah, I didn't get to
hear
I
the-
didn't get to tell you because
Nobody's
never came back.
story
If
but
you needed-
mine.
If you needed one more embarrassing moment, I do have one.
Okay. We'll catch,
it's
we'll catch
pretty
you the
good. I
next.
guess we're done.
Can we do this quick?
Yeah, we can do it kind of quick.
No. But
Yeah,
use
don't
your
be
words.
throwing it out or
Paint a
anything
picture.
like that.
All
All
right.
right, real quick.
What is your embarrassing story?
All right, here's my embarrassing story.
Go on.
All right. Back in high school, again, when we're most impressionable.
Kyle, how
Yes.
old are you?
All right, I'm 19 years old. And
No.
now I'm 33.
All right.
19
32.
then. 18, 19 then.
Yeah. So yeah.
What year?
And most impressionable. Isn't that
man,
weird?
this
Yeah.
would have been like way back in 2000.
Well, you can do some math.
2007. Anyways, back in the day, I'm in a band. So my lead guitar player comes to me. He's like, "Hey man, you want to make a quick $400?"
Oh shit.
I was
Why
like,
this
"Yeah."
fucking place.
I was like, "How do we do this?" He's like, "Well, I got a bunch of us together, man." He goes, "We got to go all the way down by Ann Arbor."
Oh boy.
And I was like, "Okay." He goes, "Dude, it's real quick, like video." And I was like, "Video, kind of like what kind of video?" And I was like, "Dude, better not be no nudes involved." And he's like, "It's kind of like porn." He's like,
Kind of.
It's kinda
What
like
the hell
porn.
is kind of
So,
like porn?
That's what I said. And I
So
was like,
you
all right.
kind of like kept going.
So yeah, I was like, all right, I'm in, man. He goes,
I'm getting laid, man.
Oh, I'm glad. I thought you.
there.
I'm happy this story goes on because I thought you were going to be like, I'm out.
no, this story goes on.
All right, go on.
He goes, dude, it's $400 for 15 minutes. He goes, and you don't have to touch anybody. I was like, all right, well, I'm interested. So
They're gonna pay you for.
they're gonna pay me $400 for 15 minutes. So here's my most embarrassing story. Anyways, let's fast forward. We're all the way down there in Manchester. We go across the street, and there's a bunch of girls over there. And,
Manchester,
they're
Ohio.
no, Manchester down by Ann Arbor. Ypsilanti.
okay.
Yeah.
Right. I got it.
Yeah, anyway, so we're hanging out in the apartment. I asked these girls, like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, well, we're like making out with each other on camera. I was like, well, what are you guys getting paid? They're like $800 a piece. I was like, whoa, okay. I was
Only
like,
getting 400.
I was like, I'm only getting 400 as a dude, and they're like, oh,
Right.
hey, so be it.
You're a dude.
So
Lots of swinging dicks around.
yeah, I take the back seat. I'm not about this. I just came as a musician. I'm just a guitar player. I'm watching everybody else go. They keep leaving the apartment and going. Everybody's coming back. They got
They
smiles on their
left you
face.
with a short instrument.
I had a guitar. I had a long instrument.
Anyway.
But this leads to my most embarrassing moment.
Go ahead.
You did.
Pretty much, I get over to the room, and I asked my best friend, Anthony.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, what's it all about? He goes, all you got to do is jack off in front of a video camera for 15 minutes. He goes, you get $400 cash. He goes, all the beer you can drink. He goes, party favors are there. You take your pick. And I was like, man, I don't know if
All
I
right,
can do this. I'm still in the apartment across the street. I look at this girl sitting across from me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very good-looking man. He's young. He's 36, 35, 34, whatever lie he's telling. So
I
it's
asked her.
probably true.
I asked her. Her name's Rainey. This is a true
Right.
story. I look at her. I said, hey. I said, you think you might be able to come sit in on my session, make it a little less weird, since
Right.
there's just only dudes
A
over there
little
with
less
cameras?
weird.
Yeah, just make it a little less weird. She goes, yeah, sure, I can do that. She grabs her things, grabs her purse. And we leave the apartment, cross the street, and we go over there to the little shoot, 15-minute shoot. I'm thinking, all right, this is going to be cool. So I get up there, I've dropped trousers. She's sitting in a chair, and I'm thinking it's going to be a little less uncomfortable, but
And action.
it's not.
Yeah.
there's dudes walking around with cameras filming me, and it's just not working, man.
They're
I'm not home in my bedroom.
It went like that.
It went like this. It was a turtle back into its shell, man.
And you didn't get paid.
So you could.
Oh, I got paid.
That hour?
Because,
It was 15 minutes.
I can tell you why he got paid, because there's a genre of people that wanted to watch that too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think
Thing about it is to get that girl over there. I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty well endowed. I'm pretty well confident, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Young Mr. Kyle.
But it was
I
cold.
think you have a new audience.
I got
So-
every excuse in the book.
So you lied.
Pretty much.
Well, that's all right. That's respectable.
That just didn't work.
And
It's respectable.
Thank you for that story.
That's pretty embarrassing. But there's also a redemption story.
All right, redemption story.
I live 3.5 hours from home. I asked her for a ride home.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, can I just ride with you back to my hometown? I said, you're going there anyways, the party anyways, right? She
Right.
goes, yeah.
Right.
She goes, absolutely. We hit it off with music and everything. In that 3.5 hours, I better have pulled out every best trick in my belt, and I went to sleep with her later on that night. So
Nailed it. Literally.
Did you eat that?
Nice.
had to.
Had to.
Had to.
You got to return the favor.
That's a
goddamn. She sat there and watched me for
$100,000
15 anguished minutes
Of just
trying to perform an act that just wouldn't work.
She sat and
That's a hell of a woman.
She sat and watched you tugging on a rope for 15
She watched me
minutes.
tug on a piece of bubble gum.
Yeah.
That
I
didn't even
can't
work.
imagine a woman to put me through
That'd be
that
called
much
pity.
shit
That's
that
right.
I had to eat too.
And
Well,
That's
no,
gotta be
I
worth
volunteered at that point.
$100,000
Trust
right
me.
there.
I was,
like
a worthy,
pity sex,
I was a
man.
willing subject at that point.
Yeah.
Sounds like pity sex.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Hey, any
Probably
sex
was.
is good sex. It doesn't matter.
She just didn't know if you
I
could get
don't
it up
know.
or not.
She stayed my
It's a guy
girlfriend for
thing.
5 months, man. I mean,
I'm
so.
glad you're
thing.
dating one
Pity-
of my
yeah, pity
friend's
sex is
daughters.
good.
Yeah, she stayed my girlfriend for 5 months. It worked out.
All right, boys, we got to wrap this episode up. Thank you, everybody. You've been listening to the PNA Podcast Express.
podcast.
Quick trip. PNA Podcast Express at gmail.com. Pineapple nipple arsehole at gmail.com. Penai, yes. You know what? On behalf of Adam Filkins, executive producer Mike Smith, Pat, Kyle, Dave, I'm Phil Nickel. You know what? Make good choices.